So while I have a moment, I'm going to show some of these cases that we've got here. Inaugural basketball upper deck, score football. These are cool. This was already open. Really like these. I opened up a few packs of these. We had one box that had a dinged corner, so I ripped it and opened it and put single packs in the store, and the packs are so clean. The cards come out beautiful. Let's see, we've got 90 edition baseball. We've got, what is this? NBA hoops. I don't know what year that is. Pro Line, Fleur Ultra Football, a master case. I'm not sure what that is. Whatever this is. The seal's broken so I can open it. Pro sets. Football. Leaf. Baseball. This is already open so we can see what this is. Football. Master case, again, already open. Basketball, 90-91. Desert Storm, Score. More football. Frazetta, Score baseball. This one's open. I think they're open. Pro set. Upper Deck, 1990. It says hockey on the outside, so this has probably been open. But we've got, let's see, more Desert Storm. These are lockers. This one's been open, so I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it has Michael Jordan on it, so that's good. More pro sets, 3 of those. Master sets, NFL, Star Trek, NFL, basketball, the old sealed factory sets, NFL football, baseball from 89. Is that really factory sealed 89? More of those lockers, Leaf. Boris Vallejo, baseball puzzle cards, wild card, NBA hoops, Cosmic DC. Wish it was Marvel, but it's not. So, good assortment of sealed cases, factory sealed cases. All right, so here's more of the collection. These are all complete sets. What was wild, or wonderful, I should say, is these all had the Griffies in them. Complete sets, 89 upper deck. Already pulled the Griffies out of those. Still need to pull the King Griffey Jr. rookies out of these. With some other complete sets here. 90 MU, 91 MU, NBA hoops, inaugural skybox. Some that didn't have these labels on it, but 89 official NFL, 90 hockey here, and NFL. Some of our sealed boxes that we have. Again, mostly just all early 90s. So would you consider the junk wax era? My friends, we are back at Hobby Hits to show you more of the Phillips collection. I want to show you this first. So there's a tremendous amount of boxes like this, probably 10 or 15 of them at least, where they're 91 Marvel Universe Series 2. 91 is Series 2. But it's an entire set in these boxes. Beautiful cards. Got a number of these. Just love this art. One day we're going to have to slow down and really appreciate each one because they're so good. Cards are still, in wonderful condition. Got a sealed tin from 1992 Marvel Masterpieces, Joe Jusko. These come with a complete set, including all the holograms. And these are much more rare compared to the actual physical boxes. The physical boxes are like 1 in 350,000. These are out of 35,000. It's a beautiful tin in its own right and part of a, the collection if you're putting together a collection. My only complaint is it doesn't have Spider-Man on it, but cap looks good. We have Spider-Man's collector tin, beautiful McFarlane on top of it. This is a Series 2 full complete set. These are out of 75,000, so much more rare than the Marvel Masterpieces. Here's a physical box. These are out of 350,000, 1993 Marvel Masterpieces. You got to be really, really careful with this particular box compared to the other Masterpieces, is because these brick really badly over time. If maybe even if they're stored well like these have been, but they definitely brick. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Series 1 Marvel Universe tins, complete set with holograms inside of these. Here are some notes that Mr. Phillips had. $59.99 plus $3.95 shipping, and then $79.99 plus $6 shipping. I love his little notes on all of this, but these are really wonderful collectibles. These are not numbered, but pretty desirable in their own right. Now we're going to go through some of the binders, and these are a few of my favorite binders that we found inside of the collection, obviously because they're Marvel related. See if I can get a good look at these for you. Here we have the Cookie Crisps promo set. And then we have just one of the greatest sets ever made, particularly if you're a Spider-Man fan. This is Spider-Man, the Premium Ultra set from Fleer Ultra. This is the full gold signature parallel set. This is the only full gold signature parallel set that I've ever seen in person. I know other people have the full collection, obviously, but a tremendous amount of this art is from some of the best artists that have ever graced a trading card, including the Hildebrands, and including this Spider-Man here. Oh, I just realized it's got 2 cards in there. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Is that, I don't know if that's going to be the same way through the whole thing, but it does let you see the example of the gold sig parallel. I really would love to own this card in a PSA 10. This one's not going to get it. That top left corner, bottom right corner are going to prevent it. But still just, God, just an incredible card. I have to put these both back in here. Oh. I imagine he did that so that card wouldn't slide out. It's a tough position, to be card number 1 in a binder this thick. But man, these are just beautiful. This set is of the gold signatures, not easy to put together. Look at that carnage. I actually have a box of this set, and I plan to do something on Whatnot with it eventually. But now we can see the cards. Gosh, this is just taking me back. We can't go through every page, and I don't have the time right now to really let you see the art as it deserves to be seen. Like this Venom, these Venoms here, they're so incredible. Love that Black Widow. Another beautiful Black Cat, Captain America, fantastic. Punisher, gosh, just all of it, so good. Here's our Carnage Across America. And our checklist. Our gold webs. Just out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. Look at these. Just classics. Absolute classics. And we have our holograms. Gotta love holograms versus with Spider-Man. These are fun. And the Ralston Foods. This is something I remember getting as a kid. Really like those. We have our master prints. Get a better look at the art here. These prints are just a lot of fun. I mean, look at that, guys. Just insane what Boris and Julie did. All right, then we have our uncut sheets. That's a great one. And here we have the Spider-Man Premium set here. This was a fun set. Spider Carnage down here. Again, the 90s are going to be undefeated for a long time because of the original art that was made for the cards. Spidey versus Venom. Look at that. She-Venom. Man. If you haven't had time to go back and really study these sets from the 90s, I really, really encourage you to do so. Some people really struggle with it because, checklist card, they struggle with seeing the art that we get now and seeing the 90s art, and they're like, well, what are we doing? All right, so this is the international set. Something to remember, and you got to be really careful when you're buying on eBay, is if you see a box of this particular art and it says 97 international, it's not going to be that glossy card finish. This is going to be more of like a, it's just an unglossy finish. I guess there's a little gloss to it, but it's not the same. And it's the international set, and it doesn't have any of the inserts. So you're not going to pull the gold webs, holograms, or anything like that out of it. It's just kind of a reprint set. So be careful. And it looks like the checklist is pretty short too. Didn't even realize that. Here we have Spider-Man Archives. Always wanted to be able to sit down and go through this art. Look at that black suit Spider-Man up there. How cool is that card? That's just great art. Classic art for Spidey. It's good stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a sketch with it. We'll just move through these pretty quickly. But another Rittenhouse product. Did a great job with it. A lot of great modern examples of the Spider-Man art. Spider-Man Archives. The Rogues Gallery cards. Embossed cards, all Spidey. And then the Marvel Greatest Battles promo right here. That's the Marvel Greatest Battles promo. Wizard promo. All right, 97 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man. One of the most important releases ever in Marvel cards because it's the first ever pack inserted sketches. But there's parallels to that set. Again, more great art in here. Don't have time to really slow down and go through it. But there is a red foil and a blue foil version of this base cards. Little Joe Jusko Spider-Man. Joe Jusko, no, Nelson, sorry, Nelson. This is the film set. And these, I mentioned these, I think, in the promos in the other video. These are really cool to sit down and go through, especially if you have the proper lighting to get the effect. It's really awesome. Maximum Carnage action, Venom. But this set again has serialized autographs for Stan Lee, J. Scott Campbell, John Romita. So be sure to check that out if you can ever pick those up. And this is an uncut sheet for this release. And I've never even seen this before. I mean, I'm not saying it's rare, I just haven't ever seen it. More Cookie Crisp. Here we have the Team Ups, Spider-Man Team Ups cards. Good stuff from the 90s. And more Cookie Crisps. Okay, this next binder is going to just be mind-blowing in my opinion. So Marvel Masterpieces' last release was 1996, and we did not see another Marvel Masterpieces release until 2007, and that is this set right here. It has 3 parallels to 2001, and then in 2008 they released what you might call A, B, and C, or 2 and 3, or 2008 A and B. People call it different things. I think most people call it 2008 A and B. So you have 2007 and you have 2008 A and B. But let me show you, like, let's just look at Gambit here. Well, there's multiple examples of Gambit. So you got the base card and then you have this foil parallel. Just a great looking card. But when I was looking through this, there was really one particular card that I wanted to see. And I kind of showed it in the other video. But guys, look at this. Like, look at that. And underneath it is the base card. It's just fantastic. I didn't realize the base cards were underneath here, but they are. But then you have the gold bordered parallels. I mean, and this looks just, let's see if we can get a closer look at these. Look at that. Black Cat. Captain America down there. This Doctor Strange is really good. Dracula. Elektra. Ghost Rider. Just incredible. Moon Knight. Look at that Mephisto. Wild. Nightcrawler. Show you Spider-Man. Already passed him. Rogue. Look at that Punisher. That just looks great. Looks great. There's Spidey. Just amazing. But then you have, this is the Series 1 Spider-Man regular set, Series 1 to, or S1 to S9. So these are the foils. Okay, love that Rogue. Great Storm as well, Wolverine. Hold on, what do we got back here? Okay, then you have these cards that make these pictures together. It's really cool. Some of the box arts that you see for this set too. And here's Series 2, 2008 Series 2, or A, Series 2A. So confusing. So again, there's a 2007 release, then there's 2 releases in 2008 for Marvel Masterpieces. It can be very confusing. Another great Punisher. Spidey. Very weird looking Shauna, of all the Shaunas. I don't think I've ever seen that surfer, or paid attention to it anyways. Wolverine. And then we have the heroines. Fun looking cards. We have the Avengers. We have the die cuts. These, the movie come out for Fantastic Four back then, so these are not rare, I don't believe at all. And some people figured out how to find out if those were in the packs. Based on feel, I think. That's cool, I've never seen these. Master prints. All right, here's 2008B or Series 3 or however you want to call it. It's funny they reused this art. This is mostly villains. A lot of villains in this release. It's probably why it's not as popular. For that reason. Sketch cards is really what people are after for these particular releases. Marvel Knights. Aha. And the real value in the binder here is the SDCC promo exclusives that, you know, according to what I read online, there's only 1,000 of these sets made, which I find a little suspicious, and that's for the 2007. This is the 2008. I find that a little suspicious because there was 1,000 of them. Why can't we find them? They're hard to find. There's an auto from Joe Jusko, and that's his art on that. So, really great stuff. Wanted to just take a little slower look through that. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Next we have these particular gems from Rittenhouse. Now the binder says Women of Marvel Series 2, but actually this has Series 1, Dangerous Divas, and Series 2. And we're going to start off with Series 1. This is the 2008 Women of Marvel. All-time great set here, guys, and one that is still really well respected today. I'm trying to get this camera where I can give you a better view of the art here. But look at that. And this is just page 1. The Women of Marvel. Just a beautiful women-only release here. Look at this, guys. Just look at the art selection. The art selection is off the charts. Tier 1 art selection here for Women of Marvel. And it includes Ileana Rasputin, Magic, so that's a huge win for me. There she is. Love that costume design. Look at this Mary Jane, guys. Holding Spidey's mask, wrapped up in his web. Look at this Mystique. This is so cool. Psylocke, Rogue. Is that the Goblin Queen? Who's that? No, that's Satana. Scarlet, Shauna, Nico. No, Sister Grimm. Oh, that is Nico, Sister Grimm. All these different names. Storm. That's actually a really good Spider Girl. Look at that. White Tiger. Man, just X-23. Typhoid Mary. Just incredible stuff. These are promos. There's 2 other promos. I have those already. I just had they were not in Phillips' collection, but I have them to complete the set. We have the swimsuit edition, and you can see they're like rain droplets on the cards. Here's what the backs look like. Great example of a Psylocke, beautiful Rogue. And probably some of the favorite cards in this Women of Marvel is the Embrace cards. These couple cards. Really, really great art. Just fantastic. We have the embossed. Look at that black cat. The Black Widow is really cool. Here's the auto from Adam Hughes. He's a fantastic artist. That was a case topper. I actually have another one of these. And we have our Dangerous Divas set. Not as well respected, but the back, look what the backs make. So I'm going to try to pan out here so you can see the backs of these cards. But again, not as well respected in my opinion as Women of Marvel Series 1, primarily because the cards are dark and horizontal. Two things that I don't like in the set, but the backs of the cards are really beautiful when you make these full images here. These are really nice though. These are great, great, great cards, especially with J. Scott Campbell art. Here's the embraces for Dangerous Divas. These look good. Black Suit Spidey, Wolverine, Magneto and Rogue is great. Look at that, just love it. Our promos. And then we have Women of Marvel Series 2 came out later. Got Black Cat. These are good. I like more of the full art rather than this border here. It's not the worst thing ever, but not my favorite. I do love this magic. That art has been used a lot. That's one thing you will notice about these sets. Sometimes, like this art's been used a lot. That one's been used way too many times. This one's been used a few times. But I guess these art people who design the cards, they have a similar eye as other people, and they're like, oh yeah, I want to use that. And maybe they don't do their research. Like this art's been used a few times, quite a few times. Look at that, that's a great X23. And embrace cards. The foiling is really cool. Love that one. Gambit. Good stuff. Rogue gets a lot of action in those embrace cards. Women Framed. The Ultimate Heroes. This is a good looking set. Love the Psylocke here. And we do have a sketch, a Black Widow sketch. I'm not sure who the artist here is, but maybe you do. You can let me know in the comments. And this is cool. Case toppers, 1, 2, and 3. These are out of 300. And an example of the box. All right, guys, we are back in the shop. It's been about a week since I've gone through some of these Marvel binders from Phillips. Spent the week sick with an ear infection, but I started going through this one and I paused because I really wanted to go through it with you guys. But this is really cool. This is the Fantastic First covers. I believe it's from 1984. Yep, 1984. You can see it starts with Fantastic Four, Amazing Spider-Man, and it kind of moves on through the classics, right? Surfer, like it a lot. But one of the things I was really happy to see with this one was Giant Size X-Men. is that it had a Magic cover. We'll get to that one here in a minute. Moon Knight 1, New Mutants. Oh, I passed the Magic cover. Let's get back to it. Should be. I really thought it was right there. Huh. I'm overlooking it. Oh, that's because it keeps going. Sorry, there's series 2. Fantastic. Right there, Mr. Stan Lee and the Dr. Doom. That's great. But there it is. I was like, I know it's here. But there she is, Ileana Rasputin, Magic number 1. So happy to pull that. I have that card already, but I didn't have the checklist it goes with. Really like this one. It's great, Spider-Man. It's good stuff. But this is just fun. You know, it's not original art, but it's good to see some of these comic covers on a trading card form. Again, from 1984. This is almost as old as I am. And as a character collector, it's kind of fun to see these, right? Find your character on these covers. But we'll keep going here, show you what else is in this binder. More of these covers. We get to Onslaught, 96 Onslaught. These boxes are really pricey right now. So to put together a set, not terribly difficult because we opened all this in the 90s. But to buy a box and build a set is really difficult. But there's some really special cards in this set. Some great art too. Like that Rogue is really good. Black Widow, I like it a lot. Flipping pages in a binder sometimes frustrating. Always really like this close-up thing. But you get towards the end of this. Again, if you're opening a box of this, it bricks really badly, so be careful. But great Iron Man, great Doom, great Invisible Woman. Unbelievable Surfer here. Pointing out these cards, great Mr. Fantastic. I'm pointing out these cards for a reason. When you get to the end, back here was these 3 cards, right here. These are difficult. You have Mirages with Captain America, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and Thor here. Here you have you have the Fantastic Four, right? Thing, Human Torch, Invisible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic. And then, really like this one's my favorite, Professor X, X-Man, Magneto, and Onslaught. You know, very cool. Those are difficult to get. Mr. Phillips had Onslaught Mirage, $40 pricey. I pulled this out because it says Magic. Need that for the checklist. There's a promo Wolverine for 96. Flare Ultra Wolverine. I'll show you that real quick. There you go. Oh, at the back. So you can see that. Now, you have your Marvel Onslaught Overpower mission, 1 through 7. And then you have 2 more promos here. And then you have your Wizard Magazine Onslaught. Now, what's not included here is the on-card autos for Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, and Stan Lee. Really wish they were in here, obviously. Those are very difficult to find and expensive, but it's a beautiful set nonetheless. You have the uncut sheet here. And I thought this was really cool. Onslaught, No One Is Safe sticker. That's very cool. You have Marvel supervillains. Let me say that over again. Marvel heroes and villains. This is just the regular silver set. Just unbelievable art. Versus here, like you got to see this one. Look at this. Look how good that is. Wolverine versus Omega Red in that Jim Lee style. So good. Oh, we got cards on the back too. Okay, let's look at that. Oh, so it's the base and the silver. Both of them.
Nothing's probably gonna last, baby, I'm telling you.
Show you some other. The art is exceptional all the way through this, but see if I can find some more I want to show you. That's really cool. Spider-Man and Mr. Negative. It was a Moon Knight one I'm looking for. My wife is wheeling and dealing over there on some Pokemon. Yeah, there's Moon Knight. Punisher. It's a great looking Punisher. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of Versus sets because it's got 2 characters on it. But this is pretty cool. Lenticular set's fun. All right, now we got Marvel Creators, Marvel Master Series. This I'm a little unfamiliar with. From 1995, Dave Dorman. I know that artist. He's done a number of pieces for Marvel. So I guess it's just more like Marvel artists that did something other than Marvel. Yeah. That is definitely the case here. Recognize some Julie Bell when I see Julie. Some great Julie work. Just don't know who these characters are. But look at that. That's wild. I don't know which artist that is. The amount of work that these artists put out in the 90s is just remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. More Julie Bell. Let's see what this is. Creators Masters promo. I love promos. I don't know about you. Nothing like a good promo, especially when it's kind of rare. So I guess this is going to be something similar to it. I don't know. All right, then we get to the 70 years. 70 years of Marvel, so it's just a walk through the history of Marvel. A lot like the covers, not all of this is covers, but most of it is. All the way up to that one. Jim Lee X-Men. Can be Jim Lee Psylocke. I think it ends with Iron Man. Yeah, or actually I think that's Norman Osborn. And then this is a tribute set here. It's a great looking tribute set. You get this art on the back. One of the subsets with Spidey thing, Wolverine, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America. And these are cool. Love the different designs here for Marvel Comics. I really wish this said Marvel cards, honestly. That would have been so special. We got our stickers. And then look at that, Masters of the Universe. I know nothing about Masters of the Universe, but there it is. But I consume this for sure, Marvel Motion. And what's really cool about this is this actually scenes from the cartoons. So Wolverine coming at you down there.
Look at your Magic the Gathering.
Look at that. That is too cool. All right, got another binder. This one's really thick. Right on top we have X-Men Archives. It's a great set from Rittenhouse. Look at this Deadpool, guys. Look at that Deadpool. What a great card. Yeah, you know, each generation longs for the previous generation, and back when we had Upper Deck, people longed for Rittenhouse. They longed for cards like this Gambit. You know, now that we have Tops, people long for Upper Deck, and that's just the way it goes. The young generation gets old, and the young men become the old men, and they say, "Get off my lawn." How about that for Magic? It's a great card. Good stuff. I just try to enjoy all of it for what it is. Gosh, look at this Psylocke. That's fantastic. The store is hopping today. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a lot going on. We've seen this art from Wolverine a couple of times. Look at all these versions of Wolverine. Look at our first appearance. Good stuff. Do you have a favorite? It's hard for me not to like this one. I mean, that was great too. I remember buying comics with that version. Oh, look at the back. The back looks even better. Let me show you that. The back looks even better. It's got to be a must for every Wolverine collector. We need more Apocalypse cards, that's for sure. These are awesome villains. Got Magneto. We got our heroes here. Man, these look good. Dang, look at this. Look at that. I'm always looking, is Ileana in there? And we got our, gosh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful cards. Marvel Girl. Get that classic first appearance look and the more modern look. Got our promos here. It's fun. Ah, come on. It's been in this binder for a little bit. It's not coming out. It's a fun promo. And then what is this? Origins Confrontation Set. I don't think I even know about this one, so let's take a look. Crack that open. Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Wolverine versus Sauron. Wolverine versus Lady Death. Lady Deathstrike. And then we got Wolverine versus Cyber and... Ooh, yeah, Wolverine versus Deadpool. That's cool. Oh, it's got the artist's name on the back. I love that. And then these are great, especially if you ever want to get autos. You know, meet the artist, meet the actor, get their autos. Wolverine Origin Set. Wish it was already autographed, but you know, what do you do? And here we got the classic Uncanny X-Men. Got our hollows. Here, we got a bunch of different versions of them. I wonder why. Guess he just wanted to fill the binder up. Oh, never mind. Should have knew better. It's got the Advanced Comics promo. Magneto. Danger Room scene. Just beautiful magic there. Then we have promos. Oh, if this, oh my gosh, guys. If this is complete, anyways, these are the promos. And by the way, these are the promos, and these are the cards that if you get a Jim Lee auto, you know are pack pulled if they have the stamp too. If it's not one of these promo cards, you got to question it. Oh, no. So, I was hoping that there were promos of this set that came out of watches. I was really hoping all the examples were there, but it's not. It's all right. We've got our 93. Got our 30th to go with it. It's a beautiful little set here. Great Wolverine and Rogue. More promos. We've got our Wolverine coming through here. Comic book logo promo. Take a look at this a little more closely. This prototype, and then we've got, is this another, oh, these are just X-Men covers. Only X-Men covers. Here. I need to go through these and again see if there's one with magic on it. Like here we got, nope, not magic. She didn't show up on many early X-Men covers. I say early, I mean 80s. Not there. It's our checklist. Header cards. And our, I love that Wolverine. That's great. 97. It's fun. It's always great to see cards that you just don't see often. They don't pop up on Instagram very often or anything like that. It's good to just spend some time looking at them. Great team up card. And then look at this, guys. How awesome is this? Spider-Man, Wolverine, Cyclops, Hobgoblin, Magneto, War Machine, some version of Iron Man. Looks like he's underwater. Iron Man, Invisible Woman, Venom, Thing, Mr. Fantastic. By the way, Mr. Fantastic, the original Monkey D. Luffy. Human Torch. What is that? I can't remember who that is. Bing Bang Boom, and then Lizard. And this is X-Men Timelines. Also another great set. And yeah, new recruits, Deadpool Party and Wanted all in this. We've got a wonderful Gambit here. But also have Magic, great Jean Grey. If you're not familiar with this set, again, if it's after 1995, you know, a lot of the familiarity just drops because we didn't see a lot of this product. There's a Spider-Man. It was not on the shelves anymore like we're used to. God, just look at that. I'm going to show you up close. Let me show you up close. Look at the art. It's wild. Absolutely wild art. It's fun. I'll show you up close the Elektra too. I kind of dig it, to be honest with you. I just dig it. All right, what else we got going on here? Yeah, kind of techno wonders. And then from here, get to some of the ladies here. But this is the card. This card's kind of, it's a little pricey for a single, to be honest with you. Deadpool. And then Deadpool at the party. So that's fun. It's a must-have for any Deadpool collection. And then you have the Wanteds. Now, this one is considered very rare and difficult to get. Professor X, Charles Xavier Wanted card. That one's tough. I'm not sure exactly the rarity of it or how difficult or how many there really is, but some people have been collecting have always told me that it's tough to get. And then we have X-Men Last Stand. Let's see. Yep. No autos. And then X-Men 299. X-Men 2099. Hildebrandt. Great art. Just no connection to the characters. Zero connection to the characters here. They tried to push those 2099 hard back in the 90s. Just didn't work. What do we have here? Is this an auto from Greg and Tim? Let's see. Hildebrandt Brothers. That looks like it might be an auto. I'm pretty sure that says Tim. I'm thinking that says Greg. That's pretty cool. That's a good little find. Nice. The Bronze Age promo just hiding out back there. All right, we're back with another binder here. This is Fleer Ultra X-Men. What is this little promo here? Interesting. Love this set so much. I've opened a couple of these boxes on the channel, so I can't linger too long on the art, but man, so good. See if I can show you. Hey, take a look at that shadow cat. Just great art. Look at the TV just exploding. Man, so good. So good. A variety of artists in here. It's Top Shelf, and Bill Sienkiewicz, Julie Bell. Love this Apocalypse. Great Mystique. Look at this Mystique. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. We don't talk about this set enough. Just, I mean, even this one page here. Look at that. Show me a better Magneto. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Mr. Fantastic. Sorry, Mr. Sinister. Holding Wolverine's mask is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. There is a Magic in here. I'll show you her in a minute. And there's also Spider-Man. Gosh, I love that Sentinel. Classic OG X-Men. These are great. Look at Wolverine and Sabretooth.
I thought you meant like just always. Like you, I thought you were saying you live 2 hours from here. I do live 2 hours. You drive a campus? Okay, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I thought
Here we go. Here's Magic.
anywhere else to stay besides the 2 hours. I thought that's more.
Here she is.
Yeah.
She's all metaled up. I mean, she is powered up. She's getting attacked. She's in protection mode. Got the Soul Sword coming across here. She hadn't yet been killed off, thankfully, which happened in the 90s. Great Dark Phoenix.
I didn't know if you worked every day.
Uh-huh. My favorite card. Got to spend time showing you this.
No, yeah, I was Tuesday and Saturday. I have Sunday, Monday off.
Love it so much.
How many times I hate this whole man? I hate you list out.
All the Wolverine verses are really good.
I don't have a schedule yet.
Oh, we got an error card. This is cool. No number on the back. That's fun.
Do you have a trash can I can toss this in?
Yeah, bud.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Got our checklist. Great Hildebrandt 9-pager here. Only complaint is that they're horizontal cards, but it's still awesome. Oh, wow. Guys, look at this. This is the Silver X-Overs. Oh, wow. It's a full set. So these only came in Walmart packs. And they say on the back, Silver X-Overs. Ooh, and these look good, too. All right. Might have to get these graded, guys. These cards are... I think maybe I've seen... I have this one or this one, but this Silver X-Over right here, that's spectacular. That's really special. Really, really special. And then you have these, like this one. Show you the Gamuts. Gambit versus Bishop. This is a wild one here, Professor X versus Magneto. And show you Wolverine versus the Sentinels. Who doesn't want to see that? There we go. Wolverine get his adamantium ripped out. And these cards were like they were important because they were telling the story of the comic books at the time. Like, these were released very closely to the actual comics, you know. So I'd read the comics and then I could enjoy them on the trading cards. Not too long afterwards, just a couple of years. Got our promos here. Always great to see the variety of promos. Some of them came in magazines. That's a good one. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That's too good. Beast. Storm. Ooh. I might have to give me a beautiful Julie Bell auto on that one here soon. Look at that Fatal Attractions, guys. Oh, that's just fantastic. Here we go. Dave DeVries. Sauron. 95 X-Men. The art in here is, the design of these are really good. One of the best. I'll show you this card right here. Look at that Wolverine. That is so good. White Queen, Storm. Not all the top characters on every card, but just top art everywhere you look. This set is really good. Look at Boris. I mean, just look at that Professor X. Wow. Just stunners. More of Wolverine getting his adamantium ripped out. Great Deadpool versus Cable. Another Wolverine versus set. Can't get enough of that. Love this Psylocke versus Revenge. Always enjoyed that card. The Hildebrands did a great job. And of course you got your swimsuit edition here. It's fantastic. And you got your Rainbow Hunters and Stalkers, Gold Hunters and Stalkers, and then Silver Hunters and Stalkers. Look at that. Love these. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What a great card. What a great card. Alternate X Wolverine. I mean, they just went all out with this set. It's just unbelievable. Sinister Observations is good. We got our awesome promos here. Now, these feel like they're out of place. Let's see. Yeah, this is the Filter X-Men promoting Chromium. And then, let's see what we got here. These are alternates. So you have, like the normal, and then you have the alternate X, which was more like Age of Apocalypse. So normal Cyclops, Age of Apocalypse Cyclops. Normal Jean Grey, Age of Apocalypse Jean Grey. Normal Wolverine. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at this, guys. Normal Wolverine. And then Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. Let's look at him up close. Look at that. How cool is that? And then some of my favorite cards in the 90s, because you got to see this. Lethal Weapons. God, this is from the 90s. Not now, the 90s. So good. Here you got Wolverine. The only problem with this one is Bone Claws. Man, if it wasn't for the Bone Claws, that would be just a perfect card. And then this Psylocke. Look at that. Look at that. All right, that's just perfection. Dave is, I think, going to be at OAX. So, oh, another Julie Bell. Yeah, these are definitely, going to see if I can get these signed. Gray Wolverine. Mr. Sinister, Cable. There's a lot of these oversized print. Random. Ooh, Bishop. Look at this Cyclops, guys. That is too cool. And too cool. Boris killing Bishop like crazy. Ah, this is cool. Let's look at this a little more closely here. So, uncut, just 2 cards though. That's cool. I don't think I've seen these in person before. I really like that. Wish I could get that graded. Beautiful uncut here with Wolverine coming at you. And then Fleer Ultra X-Men, but this is really a Wolverine set as much as anything. I can't go through all of this right now, but it's a really great set. Variety of artists. And you even have Joe Jusko art here. It's really good. Really like it. And then you get to the back. Ooh, Mirage cards. I don't think I've ever seen these in person. Let's take a look at these. This is too cool because it has the Marvel motions, 1 of 3. Look at this Wolverine. That is too cool right there, guys. Oh, that is perfection. I love that. Now let's see this next one. That's too cool. I've never seen these in person. Never seen them in person. I don't know what the pull rates are on that, but sure don't see it very often. Then we got X-Men the movie. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's see here. So we got the base set, and we got this really cool double-sided chromium set. And then memorabilia set. Is this like actually part of the costumes? Wolverine costume? Let's see what this says. You now hold in your hands an authentic piece of movie memorabilia. This card contains genuine material for the creation of Wolverine's costume. Like, that's really special, guys. I love that. You can feel the leather. That's awesome. That is awesome. And of course you get number 2, movie number 2. Ooh, and you get more memorabilia cards. Look at this. Let's see here. Oh, wow, and you can kind of see some of the brown in the leather on this one. Contains a genuine piece of Wolverine's costume. That's huge. That is huge. Promo cards. Storm. Lady Death. And then X-Force cards. So there is a Deadpool card in here that I really like a lot. That is the first ever pack inserted Deadpool card. See if we can find it for you. Here they are right here, these two. They're both very good cards. There is an auto that you can be pulled in this. Let's see if this includes the auto. Doesn't look like it, but we do have promos. There's the Deadpool rookie card. And then the Executioner's cards that you get in the comic books as well. What a great binder that was.